Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakak Radash. Alright, back with another lesson, and pretty much this is going to go into the time of persecution. Okay, this basically what this lesson is going to be about. Alright, so it says, so title, I got two articles I'm going to read actually, but this first one right now, it says, How Alex Jones Helped Mainstream Conspiracy Theories Become Part of American Life. All right, so it says, let's see. It says a jury has ordered conspiracy theorist Alex Jones to pay millions of dollars for spreading lies about Sandy Hook school massacre, but his influence in right-wing media and politics remains strong. Okay, so they pretty much got this guy Alex Jones. All right, he's been around for a while, which I believe he set up as well. Many brothers are saying that as well, that they believe he set up. All right, that's the only reason they put him on TV is because he's set up, man, and he's just a sacrifice just so they can pull out their agenda, so they can make new laws and try to come out with more draconic laws to pretty much prevent, all right, mainly the prophets from teaching the truth. All right, that's what they want to do. Okay, they want to shut the videos down. They take our videos down. All right, as they're doing now. All right, you say one small thing, and they here it is. They give you a strike, okay, and then eventually take it down, man. And sometimes they give strikes, and you didn't even break any guidelines at all. All right, but what, they give you strikes? Why? Because they hate this truth. They hate this word, man. Okay, so this is basically what it's gonna go into, man. So Alex Jones, he has to pay millions of dollars, man. Okay. And then on top of that, throughout this article, they mentioned the thing of 9/11, how he said it was a hoax, which I do believe that is a hoax. All right, that was set up. Okay, and y'all know that bombs was planted in there before the planes hit that, man. And we all seen planes crash before, and they don't make those huge explosions, man. Okay, so and things like that, man. So anyway, let's go on down. Let me try. Let me see. Yeah, let's read this one. It says the conspiracy theorist and radio host was confronted with his track record of fabulism. It says this week in Austin, Texas courtroom, he was on trial to determine how much he should pay for defaming the parents of a first grader killed at Sandy Hook Elementary School. It says in 2012, after years of falsely claiming that no children died and the families were crisis actors in a giant hoax designed to take away guns, it says, would you agree with me that there is not a mass tragedy, mass bombing, mass shooting that has occurred in America in the past 15 years that you have not attached the words false flag to? Mark Bankston, the parents' attorney, asked Jones. Okay, says, I have asked the question because I believe a lot of things are provocateur, or allowed to happen. It says Jones replied. It says the jury ordered Jones to pay $49.3 million in damages to Scarlett Lewis and Neil Heslin, the parents of 6-year-old Jesse Lewis, for the mental anguish caused by his lies about Sandy Hook. All right, which is BS, man. All right, what happened to freedom of speech? Remember that? Okay, so they buckling down on stopping you for saying what you want to say. Okay, land of the free. All right, they don't believe in that, man. All right, that was all a set up lie that Esau Edom has projected on the people, what, to keep them asleep, man. All right, to give them the illusion of freedom. All right, the illusion of freedom of speech. Okay, just so they can get everything set up. All right, allow these people to dumb these people down to the lowest degree, so they can pull out their new world order, man. And these people are right for the picking, man. All right, for the new world order. These people are foolish, man, stupid, dumb, and ignorant. Okay, and they don't know nothing, and they don't want to know anything, man. So they're gonna be willing to take the chip in that day. All right, best believe it. Okay, it says Jones got his start in public access broadcasting in Austin, Texas in 1990s. From his early days on air, he spouted conspiracy theories about the siege of the Branch Davidian compound in Waco, Texas. It says, and the bombing of the Alfred P. Murph Federal Building in Oklahoma City. It says, when his wild claims got him fired from a local radio station, he founded InfoWars in 1999 and started broadcasting all over the internet and in radio syndication. It says after the September 11 attacks, Jones surged to fame as a truther, claiming the Bush administration was behind the tragedy. Okay, so I ain't gonna read too much longer into that, but we're gonna go down a little more. Let's see. Let me see. I'm going down. All right. Yeah, let's go right here. We'll read this part right here. All right, the important part. All right. So it says a lot of people who share these theories that those were staged by the government for gun control reasons, or that the children and parents were crisis actors, will reference Sandy Hook as the basis of that conclusion. And Aniano said, it says the lies of InfoWars had real-world consequences. At the trial, Lewis and Heslin testified about the harassment and death threats they've received from people who believe in Jones. It says when you say those things, there is a fringe of society that believe you, that are actually dangerous. Lewis said in emotional testimony addressed directly to Jones. Okay, so the thing that they're trying to sit up here and set up is the fact that based off what you say, and somebody claims to believe that you said a certain thing, and they go out, all right, and commit a crime. Let's say, all right, they believe in the doctrine, all right, of the so-called black Hebrew Israelites, as they like to call us. All right, let's say a guy ran up into the store with a gun, and killed multiple people, all right, and claiming that he believes in the doctrine, all right, which it could be false, all right. Either way it go, what does it have to do with us, man? All right, and we ain't even had contact with those type of people, okay. And then they're gonna sit up there and make us out to be terrorists. We're dangerous, all right. We're a terror to society, okay. So that's what's gonna happen. And then persecution, okay. That's what it's leading to, especially when he brings out that chip, man. All right, that RFID chip, man. All right, so it says, let's read on a little more down here. Let me see. Yeah, right here. All right, we'll start here. It says Jones is not the first person to grit off conspiracy theories, but InfoWars harnessed the power of the internet to do so on a mass scale, a model that has been imitated by anti-jump shots advocates. It says 19 deniers and champions of baseless claims that former President Donald Trump won the 2020 election. All right, so these are all those so-called conspiracy theories when articles is coming out about it, man. All right, and we've seen the effects, people that took it, all right, and had those effects on them, man. So how's that baseless? You see what they're doing? It says you preach apocalypse and then you sell stuff that can help you in an apocalypse. Whatever. And let me go on down. All right, they got Pizzagate allegations. All right, how they doing child trafficking. Okay, yeah, let's read this part. This is the one I want to get right here. It says days after Jones urged his audience to investigate a man who told New York Times he listened to the radio show, he entered the restaurant, all right, which is Pizzagate. It says and fired a rifle. It says Jones later apologized to the restaurant owner for promoting the lie. So you see, that's what they're going to do. They're going to have Edomites, all right, or grab some Jake that they done paid off, all right, to go around shooting up stores, shooting people, killing people, and causing all kinds of chaos, so they can blame us, man. All right, to come up with a filthy, wicked lie, so they can have a reason to throw us in prison. And then what they're gonna do? What was their whole ordeal? Order out of chaos. All right, order out of chaos. That's how they work, man. How these devils work, man. Okay, so that's the point in this article. Now the other one I want to get is just a little bit on this. I ain't gonna go too far into it, but this was yesterday. All right, the IRS on how they arming up. They getting armed. Okay. Let me see. It says a close inspection of the targets revealed they are not circular rifle targets that might be used in rifle competitions. Okay, so this is the IRS. They're just talking about how they're going to be heavily armed from now on. And as you see, the targets that they're shooting at is people. Okay, they shape like people. They're not just circle targets. All right. with their training for something, okay? And they're training to come down on the American people, man. All right? And this is just a little inkling. All right? They got secret armies and stuff reserved for this type of stuff, man. Okay? That's been constantly training super soldiers and things of that nature. Okay? So this is just the stuff that they're showing you. All right? So let's read on down here a little bit. It says the human beings represented by these targets are, of course, American taxpayers. It says even the IRS collected a record 4.1 trillion in recent months. It's never enough. The American taxpayer must be threatened at gunpoint, raided with rifle teams, and terrorized with the hiring of 87,000 new IRS agents who will, of course, selectively target conservatives, Christians, and Trump supporters. Okay, so these groups, these so-called extremists, okay, you know, they're gonna come out to you so-called Christians, you false churches, all right, that's out there, all right, you Israelites that's up in them churches, they're gonna come after you too, all right. It's gonna be all of us, man. Okay, so it says here's one of the IRS rifle teams practicing an armed assault on taxpayer wielding that Democrat call weapons of war. It says that they claim don't belong on the streets of America. Exactly. Yeah, they get to have the rifles. All right, they're taking the rifles away from the American people, but they get to use them, claiming that it's weapons of war and it shouldn't be on the streets, you know. But they're gonna use them against the American people. It says this photo also from 2021 report shows IRS agents impersonating police when firing handguns at paper targets. All right, this is a close-up. Obviously, they're people. It says note that these targets are shaped like people, not merely circular target zones for rifle competitions or sighting in. It says what these targets prove is that the IRS is deliberately training to shoot American citizens, and they are desensitizing their troops to be able to pull the trigger when they are shooting people. All right. So it says under Biden, the federal government is waging a hot war against the American people. They have started a domestic war using power and unlimited financial resources of the federal government to raise literal armies of heavily armed federal agents who will seek out and execute Americans who refuse to comply with the tyranny. Okay? And that's exactly what's going to happen, man, when they enforce their New World Order, martial law, okay, and things like that. And forcing you to wear a mask, forcing you to take the, you know what, man. Okay? That's what they're going to do. They're training to come down on these American people, man. All right? Mainly to get you Israelites. All right? That's what they really want to get, whether you believe in the truth or not. All right? So that's pretty much all I'm going to get on that. So I'm going to just get some scriptures here. We're going to start at Matthew chapter 24 and verse 9. All right? It says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. All right, so your loved ones, all right, your so-called family, all right, that you've pretty much been raised by, all right, your brothers, your sisters, your mothers, your fathers, cousins, aunts, uncles, all right, all on down, okay. Hey, a lot of betrayal is fixing to happen in these last days, man. Okay, so a lot of people gonna be offended. All right, people that spoke this truth, people gonna start changing their tune up. They're gonna change the doctrine. They're gonna do things like that, and what? They're gonna betray each other, turn each other in, man. What, for their own lives? All right, maybe bribery. Okay, what, for their own lives, for money? Okay, and things like that, to be comfortable. In verse 11 it says, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, which is happening. It says, but he that shall endure unto the end shall be saved. All right. So let's get Second Ezra. Get Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 70. Slack, 70. Let's get 70. All right. So this is says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection. All right, which means a search. It says, upon those that fear the Lord. It says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Okay, and that's really going into 2/3 of our people. That's not really going into the ones that truly believe the elect. All right, that's not talking about the elect. Of course, some is going to be martyrs, but for the majority of the most part, they're going to be protected in that day. Okay, they're going to be protected. All right, so this is talking about 2/3 of our own people, man. All right, so there's going to be a great insurrection. They're going to come after you, all right, whether you heard it or not, man. All right, because they fixing to get this new world order thing set up. All right. So this is verse 72. It says, "For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire." Okay, so what? That standard gonna be lifted. All right, for the elect. Okay, then shall they be known who are my chosen, because the Lord is gonna show it. All right, show His power in that day. Okay, so it says, verse 74. "Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand." All right, which means it's close. It says, "But I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt. Your power is your guide, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Shah." It says, "Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves." It says, "Woe be unto them that are bound with their sins and covered with their iniquities, like as a field is covered over with bushes, and the path thereof covered with thorns, that no man may travel through." It says, "It is left undressed and is cast into the fire to be consumed therewith." Okay, so they're going to come down with great wrath in that day, man. Esau, Edom. That's what he's going to do, and try to kill off the Israelites, man. All right. So we're going to get Psalms. Let's get Psalms chapter 64, verse 2. All right, it says, "Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity." Okay, it says, "Who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even be the words," man. All right, so they're whetting their sword. Okay, whetting their tongue like a sword. All right, and physically, all right, they're whetting their sword. Okay, they're getting prepared, man, for war. All right, they're training. All right, they're doing all these exercises. Okay, they got super soldiers. They got all these unheard of weapons that they're going to use against the American people, man. Okay, and you Israelites, man, 2/3 of you. Verse 4, it says, "That they may shoot in secret at the perfect, subtly do they shoot at him and fear not." It says, "They encourage themselves in an evil manner, they commune of laying snares, privately they say, who shall see them?" Okay, and then that comes in all ways in life of America. That's how it is, man. Everything in its place, the way things work in this society, all of it is snares. Everything is a snare, man. Okay, everything. Okay, so verse 6, it says, "They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them is, and the heart is deep." Okay, so this place, all right, is on how much wickedness is going on in this place and how deep it really goes. It goes beyond what we can even imagine, man. It says, "But Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded." It says, "So they shall make their own tongue fall upon themselves." All right, being exposing themselves, slipping up at the tongue, man. Okay, a lot of their secret plans are getting exposed. Like you just had one story yesterday of what was it? A Chinese ship, all right, housing men's rods, man. Having penises stored in boxes, of refrigerated boxes, man. Okay, thousands. Okay, shipping it on a ship, man. It's sick. All right, these people are sick. Okay, so yeah, their own tongue falling upon themselves, they slipping, tripping up on their words. All right, their plans has been exposed. It says, "All that see them shall flee away." It says, "And all men shall fear and shall declare the works of Yahweh, for they shall wisely consider of his doing." It says, "The righteous shall be glad in the Lord and shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory." All right, so we're gonna get one. We're gonna get two more, actually. It's two more. We'll get Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 11. All right, it says, "But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that troop, and that furnish the drink offering unto that number." All right, and that's our people, man. 2/3 of our people are preparing that table for the troop. All right, to roll on in, and what that Esau, Edom, all right, that is talking about, is going to eat of that sacrifice. All right, because our people sacrifice unto Satan. All right, daily. All right, through their actions. All right, the doctrines that they push in this world, man. They believe in it. They believe in the feminism. They believe in the simp culture, so to speak, man. All these dudes are simps. All right, the women are all whores. They're proud. All right, they're hateful. They're hateful. All right, they hate each other. They hate themselves. Okay, they're willing to do anything to trim their ways to please Esau, Edom. You know. Okay, so they prepared the table for what the so-called white man to go up in there and eat of that sacrifice. All right, which is death. All right. So verse 12, it says, therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Exactly, that's what's going to happen. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before in my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. Okay, and that's what's going to happen, man. They're going to die. It says, therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation. And that's what's going to happen too. A lot of famines, death, and destruction. But what? The elect is going to be okay. The servants are going to be all right, man. They're going to be protected in that day. All right? 2/3 of you people, they don't want to get it. Or you Israelites, you're going to die. You're going to die a horrible death. Horrible death, man. Scriptures say in 2nd Ezra that you shall know it by death by pain, man. All right? This is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 16. It says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. It says, but beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. All right, so we're going to be brought up to governors. All right, brothers going to be getting arrested. It says, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. It says, but when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak. It says, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. Okay, so we don't, supposed to come up with speeches and things like that. The Lord is going to work through us through the Spirit, man. It says, for it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against the parents and cause them to be put to death. So a lot of betrayal is coming in that day, man. When you the so-called family, all right, when all hell breaks loose, all right, when Esau comes down with that hammer, they're gonna be ratting each other out, man. All right, for their own lives, all right, to save their own lives. The scriptures say that he that saveth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life shall save it, man. So that time is coming, man. Close. All right, you see how it is when people wasn't taking the jump shot. All right, I even experienced that myself. All right, with the whole mask thing, man. People looking at you odd. All right, they want to stay away from you. Okay, things like that. Okay, they want to kick you out the workplace. All right, so hey, man, that was just a little inkling. All right, but this is going to be on a much bigger level. Okay, so let's see. It says verse 22. It says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth unto the end shall be saved. But when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. Yeah, we're going to have to be like pilgrims, like the scriptures say. We're going to be pilgrims upon the earth. We're going to keep it moving. All right, because Esau will be on a hunt, trying to hunt us down, man. Trying to hunt the prophets down, man. So what does it say? Flee into another city. Okay, verse 20, verse 24, Slakia, says the disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. It is enough for the disciple that he be as his master. It says, and the servant as his Lord. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more shall they call them of his household? All right, so basically what everything, that Yahweh Shah went through, which is our master, okay, he went through, and all the hell he had to endure, we're going to go through the same thing. We're going to experience persecution, all right? People trying to put us to death, and things like that. Betrayal, okay, that happened. All right, so it's going to be it's going to happen to us too. All right, so verse 26, it says, "Fear them not, therefore." It says, "For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known." It says, "What I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light, and what ye hear in the ear, that preach ye upon the housetop." It says, verse 28, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Okay, and that's the thing we got to remember. All right, speaking to myself first and foremost, man. All right, we got to be strong in those times. Okay, speaking to myself first and foremost, like as I say again, man, I'm not there yet. I'm not there, so to speak. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen today. But so ultimately, what we should be doing is praying and trying to build ourselves up to the best of our ability to for that time. All right, because that time is fastly approaching. Okay, that time is approaching, as we see. All right, they're preparing and getting their weapons and stuff stocked up. They're shooting, they're practicing. All right, World War III is on the brink of kicking off. Ain't no telling when this chip is gonna come out, but it's definitely close. It's very soon, man, very soon. All right, and Lord willing, it is soon, man. Can't wait. All right, what is this life anyway? What the hell is life? All right, this isn't life, man. Working a 9 to 5, having a woman hate your damn guts. All right, all the women are whores. Everybody's out of order. Okay, you're struggling to make ends meet. This is hell, man. So hey, man, we encourage it, man. Esau to push that button, man. Do what you gotta do, man. Come with it. All right, so that's pretty much it, man. Just want to bring that out. All right, the time of persecution is coming, man, and it's very close. All right, and they setting it up, man. Okay, they're gonna be setting things up. They're gonna be putting out false accusations against us, like they always do, man. Like through the time of Maccabees and during the time of the Greeks and Romans and things like that, man. Always accusing Jake. That's how they get them. That's how they get us, man. Through lies. All right, so I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Lord willing, it's edifying unto the elect. Shalom.